still sitting in your garage being unused, abused, with a stack of magazines crammed into recycle bags? You know deep down that's wrong. Yet every day you look at our one shiny price and walk away. And the abuse. Get a cash offer for your motorcycle from rumbleon.com. We'll not only deposit funds in your account the same day, but we will also pick up your bike for free. Then she'll be cleaned up, reconditioned, and back on the road where she belongs. Don't let her sit there another day like a piece of worthless junk. If you love her, let her go to rumbleon.com. Savings at Home Depot. Buy Ortho Home Defense Insect Killer with Water and get a free refill in your bottle. Great news for anyone who's not a runner. Home Defense kills you where they live, which right now is where you live. It prevents new ones for up to 12 months. It will soon be no place for bugs to creep, crawl, or hide. Get a free refill when you purchase Ortho Home Defense with Water at the Home Depot. More saving than you. Maybe 2 consumers tomorrow.
Queen, are you in my stream? Can you say something in my chat so I can see if it comes to my phone? Sweet, can you hear me right now? If I'm just talking? I don't know if the mic on my, because I'm running my, I found an app you can download, it's called IP Webcam, where you can turn your phone into a webcam and connect it to your Wi-Fi server, and it'll broadcast like another camera. Like you see, I have all 3 cameras running now. Alright, cool. But yeah, download IP Webcam, the app, and then you can use your phone as basically a webcam. What's up, Crow? How are you? Is this Crow like as in Crow? Like the Crow from LT? Yeah, it's called the IP Webcam. It's there's a free version and a pro version. The free version, the only ad you'll see is on your phone screen, but the ad doesn't show up in your stream. Like the big camera I have up on my stream right now that shows my spray booth. That's my phone's cam right now, being used as a wireless webcam with that app. The free version works fine if you're just going to use it as a, and you can choose like the resolution and everything. You can zoom it, resolution. The cool thing is too, is if you can put your phone into sleep mode or run other apps and the camera still works. Like I have the Twitch app up on my phone right now, but the camera's still broadcasting to that. And when you bring up the application, you can choose a source. So you can choose like flash video source. I chose browser source, and then you just copy, because it'll give you like the browser link. I just copied the browser IP address and pasted into the OBS. I added a browser source and pasted in there, and it brings it right up. It's easy. Yeah, that's cool, Supreme. I've got a... the next one I'm going to do is a perfect grade RX-78 from the Ready Player One movie. I got the perfect grade one of that, and it's a huge. It stands like 18 inches tall when it's assembled. I'm going to do that one. I'm going to do that one with weathering, like paint chipping and weathering, like it's been in battle. I never really did the terrain stuff. Like, I mean, I've been doing these I started doing them like 25 years ago. And I just stopped doing them for a long time, and then I was going through some old boxes that I had packed downstairs, and I found all these model kits that I had bought years ago and never completed. I had like 4 perfect grades, like 5 or 6 master grades, and then a bunch of the high grades. And I've just been kind of fiddling around with the high grades. Like this is the last high grade one that I'm going to do. Just because I've been brushing up on my airbrush skills too. I haven't airbrushed in like 20 years either, so I got that out, and I've just been kind of practicing with that. So I'm going to do this one full paint, and then I'm going to move to that RX-78, do that one really nice, and then I have a perfect grade Banshee unicorn, is it? It's the one that's gray and yellow. It's like the Banshee form of the unicorn. And I also have the LED kit for that one. So that one will be awesome. That one with the LED kit was like 350 bills. Yeah, that unicorn one is big, but the I also bought the add-on, the extra weapon with the claw and stuff. But this RX-78 one, the one that was in, I mean, it's an old one. It's the one that's in the Ready Player One, the one when I don't know if you saw the movie or not. I don't want to give any spoilers, but there's one in the movie. This thing stands 18 inches tall when it's assembled. It's fucking huge. I mean, you're talking that tall. I mean, the legs on this thing are like this. I mean, it'll be cool. It'll be an easy one, I think, to detail, because you have so much surface area. You can really like detail it nice. You know, these smaller high grade ones are kind of a pain in the ass, but it's better to practice on the high grade ones that cost you 20 or 30 bucks than to practice on a perfect grade that's going to cost you 200 plus. Well, if I don't, you have to go in there. I think at the very bottom of the list there's a broadcast button, or start broadcast. When you start the broadcast, it's going to give you a web address. an IP address. And the IP address, you bring it up on a computer and it'll show you your camera, and you have to, you know what, you can't use the IP webcam yet, because you need a computer with OBS or XSplit to use the IP webcam, because you have to put it into a program. The Twitch one you should be able to do, but the IP webcam, you can't do that unless you download OBS or whatever on your computer and then connect it so you can broadcast, because it's just going to act as an extra webcam for your stream. But the Twitch one you should be able to broadcast directly from. That's what I was using yesterday when I did my Gundam stream. I just used that app, but I wanted to integrate it into the OBS, so I did it this way tonight just to see how it works. Hey Crow, are you Crow from Lighter Thieves? My old Wild Gill? Or are you a different Crow? And hello to you, Tech. I just saw that you had popped in. Got the Vallejo paint. I should have just got the Tamiya. And this stuff's supposed to be good too, but it doesn't seem like it's thin properly. can't get it to work, and like I said, after I do this, I'll show you how to do it. I'll just show you right on my stream. I'll show you my phone, and like show you what all to do to get it hooked up. I don't know why it's not working for you. Unless you have like, do you have limited data? Because it's going to take data to stream. If you don't have unlimited data, it might not be a good idea. Oh yeah, you're connected to your Wi-Fi, so that shouldn't matter. Ass. cutting it. What's up, ass pats? Thanks for the cheer. That's like 200 times the most amount I've ever been cheered. Thanks. I'm either going to have to, I might have to get a new compressor. I'm not real quick to get back to chat. I only have the chat up on my phone. I can't see my stream, so I'll check it every once in a while. And I'm kind of yelling across the room to my mic because I don't think the mic on the phone works. Queen, just because I'm old enough to be your daddy doesn't mean you have to talk shit. I don't know if you can really see it, but I'm kind of hitting the sides of like the panel lines with the darker primer. So when I lay color over it, it gives it like the shadow, and then I'll fill in the panel lines with panel line accent. It gives it more of like a 3D look. And then what I'll do with the perfect grade models, because this is the last high grade I'm going to do before I move up to the perfect grades that I have, I'll actually do that low light, and then I'll lay the color over it, and then mix, like, you know, throw like a couple drops of white in that color, and then highlight the high points of it with a lighter color, so then you get that true like 3D kind of cartoon effect. Takes a little bit longer, but I know that's bullshit. Bobby Roode's the man. They should stop pushing Roman Reigns and push Bobby Roode. Fuck Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is a bitch. The only reason they even fucking tried with him is because he's The Rock's nephew or cousin or some shit. Just because he's related doesn't mean he's as charismatic. That fucking guy's dumb as a brick. Dumb as a brick. Yeah, I mean, Braun Strowman will most likely get pushed, though. There's subtle signs they're starting to give up on Roman Reigns to kind of go that direction. They have to. They've given Roman Reigns plenty of time to try to come in his own, and he's just not a popular guy. He's not charismatic. People want charismatic wrestlers. Those are the ones that always end up being stars. Get John Cena. I fucking hate John Cena, but the guy is charismatic. People like him. I probably have I'll be finished with the panel shading tonight. I figure I got 2 more days of probably putting color on this, and then it'll be done. So it'll be put together, and I can move on to that bigger one. What's up, Neo? Cheer $1 million. Did what work? Oh, my surgery? Well, so here's what happened with the surgery. I'd like to take this off now, probably. So I go in there, and they go in and do the x-ray, because they do an x-ray before they do the surgery. They always do. So apparently 2 more kidney stones backed up behind the one that was already obstructed. They were smaller ones that would have passed if the one wasn't obstructed. So they went in there. I was under probably like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. So they went in, they were able to break them up. They didn't have to extract them, so it didn't really tear me up as bad as I thought it was. But the problem is, they don't know if they got it all because there was those extra kidney stones. So they had to leave the fucking stent in. So I'm all fucking tore up again. Now I gotta wait 2 weeks to go back and have the stent taken out. They were supposed to take the stent out today, but they can't now. Because if they take it out now and something large is still in there, it could obstruct. So I got this stupid fucking tube in me still, so I gotta wait 2 more weeks to get that out. So it's gonna be a good 6-8 weeks before this shit's completely done. But I mean, the nice thing is, since they took the stone out, that stent isn't like smashed up against the side of my, like, the ureter wall. So it kind of moves around there a little bit more, so it doesn't literally feel like I have a rod running through my body. Unless I turn really far left or right, I don't really feel it that much anymore. So I'm hoping that since it's got a little play, I might be able to go back to the gym, because I tried to go back to the gym with it before and it fucked me all up. I was pissing like blood clots and all kinds of shit. It really fucked it up. So I'm going to attempt it. Whether it works or not, I don't know, but... No, they didn't kiss it. And there wasn't anybody there that I would want to kiss it, personally. They normally do pass, but this one was 3 centimeters. So if you look at a ruler, 3 centimeters wide, that's how big it was. It was like twice the size of the actual ureter tube, so it was literally like halfway down the tube going from my kidney to my bladder, and it was stuck. It was lodged there, so it was blocking everything. And that's what causes the severe pain. That's why I was like puking everywhere and shit when I drove myself to the ER. Because my body was like, that was its reaction to the pain. It was just like, fuck this, you're just going to start puking everywhere. I was puking all over. I had to pull over like 4 times on the way to the hospital, puked all over the waiting room of the hospital, puked all over the hospital room. Yeah, it is huge, and I kind of got lucky because if it had been any bigger, they would have had to actually do surgery, because they were still on the fence with the surgery because of the size of it. It was kind of like on that borderline. Normally, if they're just like, really if they're that big or a little bit bigger, they have to cut an incision in your back and then cut an incision in your kidney and then go in through your kidney and actually pull it out. So they were able to go in through my pee hole with the laser thing and blast it up with the laser, which is a little bit better because the recovery time is a lot less. Because, I mean, if they do the incision, you're looking at 6-8 weeks laid up. Can't fucking take that much time off work. I like my toys, and I like to spend money on nice things, so I can't take 6-8 weeks off work. So, this way, I go back to work Saturday night now. Well, Friday night if I feel alright, because I had to take today and tomorrow off. If I feel alright, I'll go back Friday night, but if not, I can take sick leave on Friday and go back Saturday. So I got 5 days to just kind of chill out. I'll probably wait 2 days, 3 days maybe, and then try to do the gym thing, see how that works. Hopefully, that's my biggest complaint, is I can't do that. And this isn't the time of year where I need to be sitting around eating fucking pizza and getting fat. No, you can't pass a 3 centimeter through your dick, because your dick pee hole is even smaller than your ureter hole, and that fucking thing was lodged in my ureter hole like fucking, like, if you can picture like a tube going down with like a ball in it and then just like bulged out where it's like lodged and stuck, that's what it was like. And that opening is bigger than your actual pee hole, so it's not even possible. That's also why they say that kidney stones a lot of times are worse for men than women, because men have that extra length of travel for the shit to... Because the ones I have, I mean, there's different kinds. There's some of them that are smooth. The ones that I have are made out of like fucking ammonite or some shit, and they look like rock candy. So they tear your shit up all the way out. Like some of them are smooth, like calcium stones are smooth, so they're not quite as damaging when they come out, but mine literally look like little pieces of rock candy, so they're all jagged and fucking crystal. The other super fun thing is every time I piss, I have to strain it too. Like, without, like, I can't miss any of them. I have to strain everything because I have to catch the kidney stones when they break up so they can make sure that it's all out of there. Yeah, some of them are calcium. There's like 5 different kinds, I guess. There's like 5 different substances they can be made out of. And I think 3 of them are treatable. 1 of them is just genetics. Or 2 of them is just genetics, so you just kind of got to deal with them. Like, do your best to stay hydrated. And so since they don't run in my family, I'm hoping that mine is one of the treatable ones. Because if nobody else in my family gets them, I don't think it could very well be genetic. So that's a good sign that it's something that I can control with, like, there's like, one of them, the best one you can get is there's a medication you can get for it. It's just like a 1-a-day pill, and basically it just keeps something in your system that dissolves them instantly as they try to form. It's just something that's in your bloodstream that dissolves them. So ideally, that's what it is, but we'll see. Yeah, there's like literally no like issues history-wise in my family at all. There's no disease, cancer, none of that shit. I'm the only fucking one in my family that gets kidney stones. Like on both sides, there's really nothing that runs in the family. So, I mean, I lucked out there, but these fucking kidney stones, just out of nowhere, I get these kidney stones. My poor son, he got all of his mom's bad genes. So he's like fucking allergic to everything. Like when he was here this past weekend, because the pollen count was so high, the kid literally looked like he got stung in both of his eyes by bees because his eyes were like swelled up and like shut. I feel bad for him, but he has like he's allergic to everything. Because his mom's allergic to everything. The one good thing is he did get my teeth, because his mom's teeth, well, she had them fixed. She had braces and stuff, so she had her teeth fixed when she was younger, but I never needed braces. My teeth were always just straight. So luckily, he did have the straight teeth. Probably going to have to get braces on the bottom, because his bottom ones are a little bit fucked up. But his teeth that are visible, like he smiles with his top row, are perfect. So luckily, he got those, my teeth, so we have to put fucking like $10,000 worth of braces on them. could never fucking deal with is if my teeth got fucked up or if I lost my hair. I mean, I don't give a shit about getting old and getting wrinkles and shit like that. But if I lose my hair and my teeth get fucked up, I'll be devastated by that. Yeah, they don't have to be perfect. Like, I mean, you can have teeth that are a little bit crooked, but some people have teeth that are like really fucked up. Like, they're like all twisted around, and it's not that they don't take care of their teeth. They just have bad genetics when it comes to teeth. Like my partner at work, his teeth are fucked. Like, it literally looks like someone took every one of his teeth and like twisted them around like 10 times, and they landed at all different fucking angles. And he's getting his fixed, but still, the fact that he has to get them fixed, you know, because and it's not his fault. He takes care of his teeth. They're just all fucking, it's like shark teeth. Well, part of it was that, and part of it was that he was fucking crazy when he was a kid, and he tried to jump a skateboard ramp with his bike, and he ended up coming down and like when he landed, he bit into the handlebars of his bike and fucked all his front teeth up. Which I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty fucking cool to watch though. It was pretty awesome to watch till he landed. It was one of those moments, you know, like when you're a kid, and like your friend does something really cool, but they get hurt, but it's funny, and you're like laughing hysterically, but you're also saying, are you alright? And you're trying not to laugh, but you can't help but fucking laugh. It was one of those type things. another story, same guy. Me and one of my other buddies that's, he's actually he's a CO at a prison now. We used to go up in the woods behind my old house. And if you went way up in the woods, there was like a permanent deer stand built up in one of the trees. But this fucking deer stand was like stupid high up. It was like 30 or 40 feet off the ground. Like way, should not be that high up. But we'd go out there and climb up in it and like fucking sit up there and wait for deer, which we'd never see because we were fucking loud. But all three of us were up there this one time. And my partner and my buddy Jason always used to get in fights. Like they literally get in fist fights. Because Jason would say something and Joe has an uncanny way of being able to get under anybody's skin and just piss them off. So he said something and Joe instigated him. So they got in this like tussle up in the tree stand. And Jason went and pushed Joe. And Joe like went, like he was like by the edge and he started doing the thing where he's swinging his arms down to fall off the edge. And he falls. So as he's falling, he turns and jumps out and grabs the top of this pine tree that was growing next to the tree. And he swings way out on the pine tree, and then it like swings him back in, then he lands back on the platform, and we're like, holy shit, that was the coolest thing ever. Do it again, do it again. So, of course, with us egging him on, he does it again. So he jumps out on the tree, and he's swinging back and forth, just this big-ass pine tree. He's just swinging back and forth, riding this pine tree. And he swings in, and I start to hear it like cracking. And I'm like, dude, you might want to get off that. He's like, no, this is fun. So he swings in. I'll never forget it. We're looking right at him. He swings in. He's got this big smile on his face, and he swings out, and the whole top of the tree fucking snaps off and just fucking wings him through the woods. So you just, all you see is him like holding on to the top part of this tree. It's like a Christmas tree. He's like hugging a Christmas tree, and it's just sailing through the woods, and he's screaming the whole way. And he lands on his back on the ground, and it was another one of those things where just like, we're laughing hysterically. We're like, oh God, he might be dead. And he was fine. Like, he was in shock. Like, we got down there, and he's still laying there holding onto the tree like it's going to save him. But the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen, but it was one of those funny moments because it's like, it was one of the funniest fucking things you've ever seen. But at the same time, it's like, he could have been dead, you know, who knows? Because it was quite a fall. But, I mean, he landed. I mean, there was, like, leaves and shit on the ground. He landed. He was fine. He wasn't hurt. Hey, Asspats, do you know, like, how to record? You know, like, you can have, like, on your Twitch channel, you have videos. How do you, like, record a stream, like, on Twitch? Like, I can't figure out how you record. I mean, I know if I stream from my phone, it automatically records it, because I've done, like, a couple videos on my dogs and shit. And then I did that gun and stream the other night from my phone. But how do I do it, like, from my computer? Like, if I wanted to do it on my computer and record a stream? Like, I can't figure out how to do that. Is there somewhere I get, like, in the dashboard that I gotta go in to start it up, or what? I thought you were gonna stream doing your pots, Queen. use OBS. I'm not really. I have my brand new computer supposed to get here tomorrow or Wednesday, so I'm gonna redo like all my overlays and shit when I get the new computer. I just don't want to do them now because then I'll have to transfer them over. But yeah, I mean, I've looked. I mean, I know I'm probably just overlooking it, but I've looked everywhere in there and I can't figure out how to. I mean, I'm not going to record every stream, but like the Gundam builds, I figured I'd record, you know, and I did a couple of my dogs on there. But that's easy from your phone because you just hit the pulse button and you can just live stream from your phone and it just records it and saves it for you. But I want to actually like record in either OBS or Twitch. Maybe it's OBS that I got to use. But record it in there and then post it on the Twitch page. Yeah, then just hold off. I'll wait till I'm done with this and I'm actually at my computer. I'll just, if not tonight, I'll just figure it out sometime. I'll be on every night for the next 4 or 5 anyway because I can't really do anything. But I'm just about done with this for the night. And then I'm going to take a short break and then probably stream some Battlefront 2. But I need like 30-45 minutes because I got to clean the airbrush and shit so it doesn't get all fucked up. But I'm not going to stream cleaning the airbrush. That's boring. Alright, I'm done for now. I'm gonna go offline for a little bit and I'll be back on a little bit later if you guys are still around. So thanks for watching. Keep me company. Thanks for them bits too, asspats. Like, that's like legit like 100 times more than I've ever gotten.